Good morning, everyone. My name is Fiona Child. I'm Vice President of Corporate Development and Communications for Sanu Gold Corp. Before I begin, I would like to remind you that mining involves risk, and I'll be making forward-looking statements today. Sanu is exploring 3 high-quality gold exploration projects in Guinea, West Africa. West Africa is the #1 gold-producing region in the world, accounting for about 15% of annual global gold supply. It produces more gold than the major and much larger gold-producing countries such as China, Russia, and Australia. Guinea, which is shown here in yellow, is approximately the size of Texas, yet it's a top 20 global gold producer. It's top 3 in terms of global bauxite production and in the top 15 in terms of global diamond production. So it's no surprise that mining is a major driver to the Guinean economy, accounting for about 18% of its GDP and 75% of its exports. This is in large part due to a mining code that was put in approximately a decade ago in the country. It gives the major producers in the country, such as Rio Tinto and AngloGold Ashanti, security of their long-lived assets. And for an exploration company like Sanu, it means that once we had our exploration permits in place, we were able to very quickly move forward with our exploration and drill programs. We didn't get tied up in red tape, as we're seeing in so many other countries these days, with extensive time and therefore money commitment waiting for permits to be able to explore. We could get on the ground and start our exploration programs. In this map, we're focusing in on West Africa, with Guinea shown in the gray color. The pickaxe symbols are major mines and deposits within the region. Those in black are about approximately 1.5 to 5 million ounce gold deposits. Those in red are 5 to 10 million ounces, and in yellow, the very large plus 10 million ounce deposits. Within Guinea, we focus in on the Siguiri Basin. That's the gold producing region of the country, and that's the area shown in yellow. You can see there Sanu's 3 properties, Bantabaye, Daina, and Diguifara. There's been significant discoveries and M&A activity both within Guinea and West Africa in the gold space in recent years. One of those that I'd like to point your attention to is the top one on the regional activity on the right side, and that's Australian-listed Predictive Discovery. Just under 3 years ago, they put a discovery hole into what would become their Bankan project, or Bankan deposit. That has grown to over 4 million ounces, and I believe still growing. And with that, the company went from a sub $4 million market cap to reaching a high of approximately $400 million market cap. Introduce you to Sanu and our team. Our team has significant experience in the exploration, development, and production of gold assets, both within Guinea and West Africa. The team is headed by Martin Polachek, President, CEO, and co-founder of the company. Martin is an Australian-trained geologist who's been working in Africa for over 20 years. His work in West Africa began with his time involved in the discovery and the development of the Sabodala deposit in Senegal, which is now being mined by Endeavour Mining. We're a relatively new company. We listed in Canada in July of last year, and we've got a tight share structure. We recently completed a $3 million financing, and following that financing, we have 81 million shares fully diluted. The shares are tightly held, approximately 40% by management, insiders, and friends, and then about 25% each to institutional investors and high net worth individuals. All of those focus primarily in the mining industry, and the balance of the shares are held in retail hands. As the last speaker pointed out, even as an exploration company, especially as an exploration company, you need to have a commitment to ESG, and Sanu has had that from day one. Our team is headed in the country of Guinea by a Guinean who's from the part of the country where our projects are located. He speaks the local language and has an excellent rapport and relationship with the communities in which we operate. We've made sure from day one that we are keeping an open and honest dialogue with the communities in terms of letting them know the work that we're doing and managing expectations. As much as possible, we source from the local communities, both with respect to labor and to supplies that we need for our camps and our exploration programs. Our team on the ground in Guinea is 100% West African and approximately 95% Guinean. This map here is focused in on Guinea's Siguiri Basin, again, the gold mining region of the country. And you can see our properties in the yellow color, that's Bantabaye on the far west of the basin, and then up in the northeast corner, Daina and Diguifara. The properties cover about 300 square kilometers. Just north of our Bantabaye project is Nordgold's Lefa mine, and then just to the southwest of our Diguifara property is AngloGold Ashanti's Siguiri mine. Both of those are long-lived mines. Both have been in production for over 20 years, producing over 200,000 ounces of gold each per year. They continue to explore and expand their reserve base at those two mines. And then in the southwest part of the basin, you can see Predictive Discoveries Bank Project, which I mentioned earlier. Our work involved going in and doing early stage exploration to define significant multi-kilometre long gold and bedrock anomalies, which have never previously been drill tested. This slide just outlines our exploration technique. It's quite common for West Africa, less known within North America. We go in and do termite mound sampling. If you're not familiar with that, it's like a better version of soil sampling. After that, on our gold anomalies we've outlined by the termite mound sampling, we do auger drilling, and that outlined multi-kilometre long, strong, consistent gold anomalies. And then we go in to begin to drill test those anomalies. In the latter part of last year, we went in to do an initial small, under 4,000 metre drill program on our Daina 2 main zone target. And we made a very nice discovery. Some of the grades there are 4.75 grams over 20 meters, 5.5 grams over 15 meters, and just under 2 grams over 37 meters. That target area is drilled on 3 65-meter space lines within the center of a 4.5 kilometre long gold anomaly. The zone is open along strike in both directions and down dip. That is a very big focus of our drill program that we'll be getting into this year. So to outline that program, at the beginning of March, we announced a 25,000 metre drill program. That includes 10,000 meters on each of our Daina and Bantabaye projects, and then a further 5,000 meters on our Diguifara property. So the drill is turning right now, going back to our Daina 2 main zone discovery to continue to test the strike extents of that target. From there, we'll be going on to our Bantabaye project. It's actually our flagship property, and we're very excited to be starting work on Bantabaye. So to summarize, we're a new company. We've been listed approximately 9 months. We've been working on our properties for about 2 years. In our very first drill program, we made a very nice high-grade discovery, which really validates the geological concept and the exploration methodology that we are going forward with. We have a tight share structure and significant insider ownership. We have a large and highly prospective land package, which the vast majority of it has significant gold in bedrock anomalies, which have never been drill tested. We're in the #1 gold mining region of the world, where we're seeing significant M&A activity and discoveries. And we've just commenced a 25,000 metre drill program, so you'll see a strong news flow from the company for the balance of the year. I'm over at booth number 8, so I'd be happy to chat further with anyone at the booth or at the cocktail event this evening. Thank you very much.